Hi, I'm Audrey, here at Moe's Bagels, bringing you Moe's Snack Time. Today we're going to learn how to make a compound butter. A compound butter is basically a butter with added herbs and spices. We're going to use garlic, basil, and chives. In order to do this, you're going to need to know your chives. So first up is how to mince garlic. You're going to take your head of garlic and section out about 2 or 3 cloves. You're going to take the flat edge of your knife and place it along the garlic. Then take the heel of your palm, place it on the other side of the knife, and use your body weight to press down. Now that we have that, we're going to chop the garlic. A mince is basically a fine dice. And just rotate it 90 degrees. And you're just going to continue. You can put your hand on top. As you can see, it makes about 1.5 to 2 tablespoons of garlic, which is perfect for this amount of butter. So next up is our basil. So we're going to pluck our basil leaves. Just gather up all your basil. Take your knife. And you really want to make sure that your fingertips are moving along with the blade of the knife so you don't cut them off. And you're going to rotate it 180 degrees. You just want to get it nice and chopped. Okay, now that we have that, that's about 2 tablespoons. Place it in the bowl. Now we're going to use our chives. Just like the basil, you want to work your fingers back so the blade of the knife doesn't catch your fingertips. Okay, it's looking pretty good. Now that we have that together, we're going to set that aside and we're going to take our 1 pound block of butter. We're just going to cube it into about 1-inch pieces. Once your knife is in, you can place your finger on top to keep the butter in place. Doesn't have to be perfect because we're just going to whip the butter. Next, we're going to put it into our mixing bowl. Now, I like to start with the paddle attachment. Now, start it on a low speed. And gradually work it up. And we're just going to let it mix until it gets nice and whipped so that we can incorporate our other ingredients. And once most of the cubes are gone and it's looking more like a consistent whip, you can turn it off. And we're going to switch to our whisk attachment to make sure that it really whips it. Now once you have your whisk on, we're going to mix it for about 2 minutes. So after about 2 minutes, the butter starts to look nice and fluffy. It's softer and it's ready to add the herbs. And you're just going to mix it until it's incorporated. Once it looks ready, you're going to take the mixing bowl off and scrape everything down, trying to get all of that butter off of the whisk. We're going to mold this into a log. You can either use wax paper or saran wrap. Today we're going to use saran wrap. I'm going to take your saran wrap and you're just going to pull it over and use your fingers to create a log. Roll it up. Make sure it's snug. There's our finished product. Now we're just going to refrigerate it for about 2 hours, let it harden back into a solid form, and let the flavors marry together, and then we're going to use it. Otherwise, you can refrigerate it about up to a week, or freeze it and use as needed. And there you have it, a compound butter. Join me next time for Moe's Snacks.